We're live.
Are we? Are we live? Shoot. Hey, what's up, everyone? What is up, everyone? Welcome back to This Week in Bullshit. I am your host, Proper Jeremy, and with me today is my lovely co-host, as always, a great friend of the channel. Also, you can catch us both on General Zod's Fandom Zone. We have Pop Culture PB here. What is up, PB?
Not much, Proper Jeremy. Just glad to be back for another week of bullshit.
All right.
And I can definitely tell that you're not married because you don't know what buttons you're pushing.
What are you talking about?
You just went live magically.
Yeah, just came live. And we also have our guest of honor today, the guy who will sell you bootlegs of everything under the sun. Fatal J is here. You can catch him on Some Black Guys in a Drunk and on his own channel at Fatal J. What is up?
Fatal J, a.k.a. Pee Wee Herman's biggest fan. I am here. And Proper, you're awesome.
Thank you. I love how you're continuing to wave. I love it. I love the
dedication
attitude already. Dedication. All right. First and foremost, tis the season for complaining about Halloween costumes. And the first thing up, I'm sure you've all been reading about this. It's the whole thing with the Stormtroopers and how someone wrote in, let's cancel the kids' Star Wars Stormtrooper costume.
But before we get into all that, you just got a super chat.
Oh,
Which
I
fits
did.
with the topic.
Oh, I did. It has not updated me on the StreamYards, but let us see right here. Oh, thank you. The Price is Right review sends $2. Yo, sup, man? Why not just cancel Halloween? I don't know. That's a good. That we can't even have any costumes.
We cannot cancel Halloween because if we cancel Halloween, I will not be able to buy candy on sale on November 1st.
Oh, freak it. Let's bring back Autumn Harvest. Remember those Autumn Harvests when you was a little kid and used to have those stupid things called cakewalks and everybody got a cake? Do y'all remember that? Okay,
no,
maybe
I don't think so.
I love cake.
Maybe it's just a Texas thing that we did down here. I don't know.
No, it sounds like a church thing.
No, it was more like a school thing. We used to do them for Halloween. And to keep the kids from getting snatched up from trick-or-treating, they will have this thing at the school called Autumn Harvest. Please, somebody in the chat, can you relate? Because I'm going to be really embarrassed if I'm the only one that went to Autumn Harvest.
We didn't have a thing that was called Autumn Harvest, but we definitely had a costume contest at school.
Yeah, yeah, that was a thing.
You know, that's funny because I remember when I was a kindergartner, I dressed up as the Road Runner. Okay. And we used to march in class showing off our costumes. And one kid who was watching from the background, he said, "Oh, it's Road Runner. Run real fast." So I said, freak it. My kindergarten mind turned on. I took off running out the classroom and got pops later on.
Right.
I got pops for that, man.
I'd give you props for that for sure.
No, I said pops like bye.
Oh, okay. Oh, I see what you mean.
I got pops for running out the classroom without parental supervision or adult supervision.
Oh, that sounds like a load of crap. What?
No, I'm serious. I had the Road Runner suit on.
I'm not saying you're full of crap. I'm like, that's a load of crap.
Yeah,
you get in trouble for that.
I went to a strict kindergarten, man.
Strict kindergarten?
They were strict, man.
You know what? It's funny. I remember that every other year it would be like, you guys are in first grade. You should learn how to be mature. You're saying to 8-year-olds.
I remember that.
Every year.
First grade, you're growing up now. It's time to stop acting like a freaking baby.
Yeah, you're not kindergartners anymore.
I'm like,
you should be more mature.
I'm in the first grade. I'm still a baby. What the freak are you talking about?
It'd be hilarious because they'd be like, no, you should act like the second graders. Like that was any better. They're 9 and 10-year-olds. It's not much of a difference between 8, 9, 10. The same thing. Yeah. We're all dumb kids. Some of us ride bikes and shit like on our own, but none of them don't act like anything other than children.
Proper. Look here, I'm 33 years old and just turned into an adult mentally. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. I know what you mean. So I don't
think that's right telling that to a kid. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
to stop acting like a kid. Yeah, that's why I
was going to say, I don't remember what show was on, but it said for a mature audience. And my wife looked at me and she said, "You can't watch this. It's for a mature audience." And I said, "They don't care about your mental maturity. They only care about your physical maturity."
Ooh.
Exactly.
And we have a couple more super chats, and then I'll address everyone everyone else in the chat. Lethal Lightning sends an Australian $2. He says, "Yummy, yummy, sideways Tico taco. Yes, please, yummy." What?
Oh my God!
What has been going on with Rose Tico in the news? Like, is it the same thing? Like the toys are not there anymore. We haven't seen her in promotional stuff at all. Is that it?
I haven't seen her in any promotional stuff, but the rumor that I heard in one of the videos I watched today is that she's going to be a general or some commander in the Resistance.
Oh. Okay. I mean, at least she's, doing something, I guess. Better than the last one. Did you get any word on it,
I don't know
Fatal?
if I want the commander of Ball Shockery to be the commander of the entire Resistance.
I'd say, you know what? Characters have to grow and develop and mature.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah. Okay, what you guys talking about again? Who's going to be the general?
Rose Tico.
The Tico Taco.
Okay, so you're going to make a general. You're going to make a general. Somebody who used a ship to stop another ship from sacrificing itself to save a lot of people. That's who you make general.
It's wrong.
A good way of putting it.
It's very wrong.
Now, if we get a little realistic with it, wouldn't her crashing that ship not only kill him, but her too?
Oh, yeah, it should have.
I'm talking about, look at the speed now. Let's put a little science to it. Don't you think the speed she was going, the speed he was going, if they wouldn't have died, they would have been pretty much paralyzed.
Open cockpits.
And they walked that off like it wasn't nothing. So next they're going to tell me Finn and Tico was Force users. I can see that.
Oh my God. You know what? This is hilarious. I'm going to share my screen right now because you guys are going to love this. Look at my Google results.
What the hell?
The third one down. That's the third one. The third most searched. No one talks about it. The Kiss, Rose Tico, and Finn. Rose Tico. What the? How? Like, this shouldn't come up in Star Wars.
That was the rape kit.
This shouldn't come up.
Am I lying? He didn't kiss back. Look, when you kiss back, your lips do this.
At least a little. He was just
his lips stayed normal.
Right. Yeah. This is really messed up. I'm gonna get a couple more super chats and all right. The Price is Right review says for $2, I'll be a rebel and say candy corn is boss. Oh, I fell for that. No.
Oh my God, I can't believe you did that.
I'll read it again.
You got to learn how to amend these chats slightly.
I can't do that. I did that with Mary. She was very upset with me, so I can't do that. I'll be a rebel and say candy corn is boss. All right, there you go. You're welcome. You got your $2 worth Price is Right review against my better judgment. Lethal Lightning, a good friend of the channel. He says, "Help me proper. I am officially a boomer in 2 weeks."
Well, what the hell does that mean?
I don't know what that means. Does that mean
what constitutes being a boomer?
I don't know.
Oh, that means he's going to be 25. Apparently that makes you a boomer.
Oh, what? I thought you had to have a specific trait to be a boomer. I don't know. Fatal, do you know what a boomer is?
Yes, people that was born after World War II.
That's what I thought it was. Apparently not.
Yeah, like actual boomers, and then for internet purposes, a boomer is somebody that cannot handle the tech. So pretty much General Zod in every instance.
Oh,
wow.
Something new every day.
Oh, Geeky Candi. That would be Candace. She's been on the channel a couple times.
Yeah.
Great to see you here, Candace.
I saw her
yes.
on Mary's live stream last night, and she was on her bed. Good job.
Oh. Is that so?
Yeah, she was live streaming from her bed because I told her I'm going to steal your couch. Because, you know, I got this thing where I hijack people sometimes on live streams. And I said, I'm going to steal your couch. And she says, this is not a couch. I'm on my bed.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
It's a giant ass bed.
And it's a nice looking one, too. I'm not gonna
Proper,
lie.
I almost hijacked you one night, but you got off just in time.
Yep.
Sorry about that, man.
Oh, no, it's okay. No, perfect timing.
If I rob you with love. It's because I love your channel.
Mm-hmm. Love you as well, man. But I need to read the message. Geeky Candi over candy corn over the prequels. What? Candy corn
fuck?
better than the prequels?
No.
What?
That's like saying candy corn is better than Samuel L. Jackson cutting a motherfucker's head off.
That's
Wait,
true.
Hold on a second. Candy corn better than the prequels? No.
I can't get on board with that. Like, I could get on board with the first half of that or the first 2/3, depending on how you want to read it. But the second third, the end of it is shit.
Let me tell you something. Revenge of the Sith is my second favorite Star Wars movie. Yeah,
it's awesome.
What were you saying, Fatal?
I was just telling her, she said the candy is better than the prequels. Did you think about Revenge of the Sith?
She clarifies and says, like, LOL. Damn it. It jumped out of the wrong one. She's like, triggered. I'm kidding. You know, we're just going along with it. We're just going along with it, Candace. Just going along.
You lucky because I was going to steal your bed.
You like the prequels, but they're not as good as candy corn, apparently.
Just imagine a black guy stealing your bed. How would you feel about that?
You got the reaction, Candace. We're gonna say hello to the lovely chat. Teresa Martin is waving at us. Let's wave awesome. Back. She's amazing.
I'm waving. You can't see me.
She's an awesome supporter.
Miss Sarcastic Nerd. I can't stick around to watch, but I left a like. Have fun. Well, thank you, Miss. Thank you. I appreciate it.
You can't stick around, but you can leave your computer on for the watch time.
Well, that's okay. I'll take it. I'll take a like. Why not? The Means of Destruction is saying, hey guys, what's going on? Oh, we're just having a good time here talking about This Week in Bullshit. Great time here. Benzo is saying hello to us. Hello, Benzo. Very nice to see you here. Chris Cook is here and is excited to see you, Fatal J. What's up, Chris? It seems like he's new to the channel. Welcome, Chris. I haven't seen you around before.
What's up, Chris?
Yep. What's up?
Chris be on my channel.
Oh, he's on your channel a lot, like as a guest, or
is
like
he related to Jared Cook?
No, when I usually have like a live stream or something, I always see him in the chat.
Oh, that's cool, man. That's awesome.
What's up, Chris?
Well, it's great to see you here, Chris. Obi-Wan Vlog is here. He says, hello there. Well, hello there, Obi-Wan. Very great to see you here.
I still think Obi-Wan is the chosen one. You can shoot darts at me later. Proper, please continue.
Ooh.
Yeah, I said it. I
don't know. Man.
Ask me this. Okay. This chosen was supposed to be a bad arse, right? Mm-hmm. Tell me why Obi-Wan beat him the first time. Then the second fight, what happened? It was a stalemate. Now, if you're supposed to be the chosen one of all time, the Jedi of all Jedi, shouldn't you be beating people?
Well, it's not necessarily that. I thought like the chosen one was supposed to bring balance to the Force, not necessarily not be defeated.
But watch this. Did he bring balance to the Force if you add Force Awakens and Last Jedi to the mix? Dun, dun, dun.
Well, then Obi-Wan doesn't either because he's not in those.
Well, I still consider him a man because he was the first Force
He's
ghost
great.
we ever seen. Was he the first Force ghost we ever witnessed?
Yeah, he's the first one we witnessed, but he ain't the first one.
I know what you're gonna say. You're gonna say Qui-Gon Gene, whatever.
Qui-Gon Jinn.
But let me tell you something. We didn't see him. We didn't see Qui-Gon in Empire Strikes Back. Now, did we?
No.
Okay, then. I mean, these are just fatal thoughts.
He also didn't. He wasn't invented that. He was not a character in the 80s.
That's true, but I'm still repping Obi-Wan Kenobi.
That's okay. That's fair. All right. We're gonna agree to disagree on that.
And
but I still
for
think
the
Obi-Wan's
detour.
great.
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
And sorry for distracting.
Oh, don't be. Oh no, it's okay. It makes for interesting conversation. Genesis is here. He says, watch a kid today not get elected in 40 years because they dressed as a stormtrooper. Oh my goodness. Imagine the horror. And this person uses, the force is strong in my family. Oh gosh. Oh wow. Yep.
That kid was having a great time too.
I know, he's just like, hey, I'm here. Like, imagine that poor kid's just gonna be like, I'm just here minding my own business, playing with toys, dressed as a stormtrooper, and people hate me for it. Like, what did I do? What did I do to anyone?
The children were off limits. Exactly. That is exactly the look he is giving in the picture. It's, what did I do?
Yeah, exactly. But anyways, let's dive into the article, because I'm sure we've all heard about this before. So we'll do that in just a second. But I gotta address the rest of the chat. Creepy Shepherd is here. Children shouldn't be able to dress up as rebels because they were based off of communist guerrillas. Jesus. Well, that's interesting. I didn't think of it that way before.
So it's Nazis fighting communists. Nobody wins.
Essentially. Tommy is here and says, sup, y'all, no notifications again. Well, maybe you should click the bell, Tommy. Click the bell for notifications.
Click the bell, and then you also have to double-check that you have the notification enabled on your device.
But
yeah, that's true.
In Tommy's defense, though.
Oh, yeah.
I can get notifications from people I'm not even subscribed to. And then
that's a new one.
Actually,
watch this.
What?
No, I'm serious. Now watch this. I can also get notifications from people I'm subscribed to, but never hit the bell.
I get that. I used to get that for John Campia. All the live streams. Like, what the fuck is this?
Interesting.
I choose not to hit the bell, yet I get notifications anyways. I guess. I don't know. It used to say occasional notifications. It was so weird. So
YouTube
weird.
is on a funky trip right now. And all I'm going to do is just enjoy the ride. That's all I'm going to do.
Am I missing anyone here? Puerto Rican Jeremy's here. What's up, Puerto Rican Jeremy? Nice to see you sketch in here.
Did you want to read the 2 super chats before you start the article real quick?
Yes. I've got to make sure to just say hello to everyone in the chat. I will just do that real quick. I noticed that there were a couple more a little bit ago. Thank you for reminding me, though. The last one was okay. Oh no, there are a few more actually. Mexican Iron Man says $4.99 from Mexican Iron Man. He says, "Hail proper Jeremy and the exciting news of the upcoming movie premiere of the year. Hint: not Skywalker. Hail all." Huh? What is the upcoming movie premiere?
I don't know the next big movie that's coming out.
I don't know. Oh, maybe The Irishman. That might be good.
That's gonna be great.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be. I'm gonna watch it on Netflix though. And yes, not gonna be. I think. Talking about cats. I got you. I got you.
Meow.
All right. Yep. No. Okay. All right. No, I've said this publicly that I would want to see cats just in defiance. And then a couple more super chats. Candace again with the $2 super chat. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Jay, you lose your fandom card. Qui-Gon John.
Man, look, sometimes I can ramble so much that I, get tongue tied. But look, I know it's Qui-Gon Jinn. I do know that. I was just talking too fast. Okay, Candy? That's why I'm going to steal your bed. So don't worry.
And then from Anthony Sciali, he says for $2, with the Last Jedi, wish The Last Jedi was shot on film so I can burn the negatives.
Oh.
Why? Well, fair enough. You could always delete it up from the hard drive it's on.
I know how you get rid of the negative. Just email it to Hillary.
Ooh.
Or I got one even better. Have you ever seen the ending of Fight Club?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. The end of Fight Club?
Okay, you remember how he got rid of Tyler Durden?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I'm not going to say any more.
Spoilers, but...
I'm not going to say any more.
Okay, yeah, because that's a movie that came out like a decade before I even saw it, and it did not get spoiled for me. It was a surprise,
Ooh, nice.
and I loved it. It was actually more like 20 years later, really. But thank you, Puerto Rican Jeremy, for sending $1 million super chat.
Nah, that's love.
And I'm gonna see if I miss anyone else here. Stevie J Reviews is here. What is up, dude? Great to see you here.
He can't hear you anymore. He's working again.
Oh, okay. Well, that's fine. Glad
but he
you were
left
able to stop it.
Hey, where's Stevie J from? Because
Australia.
Okay, no wonder he always on different time zones. Because I try to get him on some of my stuff, and it never works out.
Yeah, he tried to get me on a live stream that was going to happen at like 4 or 5 in the morning. I was like, oh, that's going to be rough. I don't know. Yeah. Hummus Multitude. Hey, it says hello, dude. I haven't seen you around before. Welcome to the channel.
That name is amazing.
Hummus Multitude.
Hit the subscribe bell or button if you're new.
Hit the subscribe bell.
We have a lot of new people.
Yeah.
We have Frostbite Cinematics is saying hello. What is up, man? I haven't seen you around either. Alex Jackson as well. He's new here, or at least it's the first time he's commenting. Thank you for
name.
Yeah, there's Frostbite Cinematics, Alex Jackson.
That's a black guy's name.
Oh, because he's Jackson. Well, it's true. Then we got Hammer is here. He says, greetings and salutations, my 4 sensitive friends. Well, good to see you too here, man.
Hello,
very nice to see you. Caesar Rivas is also here. Caesar is always here. Hail Caesar, as well as Mexican Iron Man. And I think, Fenrir Fire says, my kid wanted to be a stormtrooper. I was like, well, you might be considered a fascist. He said that to the kid. Oh, wow.
Oh, spectacular.
Oh, Candace says Jumanji comes out the same day, too. Just see that. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I forgot about that. He says he just got a notification. Okay. Well, I'm glad, Tommy.
Way to go, YouTube.
Yep. And we shall get into the topics 23 minutes into the stream.
Perfect.
I love it. I love it. But yeah, better late than never. All right, so let's talk about this Stormtrooper costume thing. This is by Ryan Britt. Ryan, I'm sure that you will have no spelling errors in your article. I have faith in you. He's saying this Halloween, you will doubtlessly open your door to a kid in a Stormtrooper costume pointing a blaster rifle at your head. I've never had that happen. Usually they just have their Halloween bag open, wanting candy, saying trick or treat. But that's just my experience. Legions of Imperial and First Order Stormtroopers will certainly appear demanding candy from behind very iconic and recognizable helmets. And while it's nice to think these kids are costumed as the heroic Finn or even Luke and Han disguised as Stormtroopers, the reality is most kids who are Stormtroopers for Halloween are just dressing up as Stormtroopers. This fact is a little bit scary, mostly because collectively, it's like the culture doesn't want to think about this fact because it doesn't matter. But we should. Having kids dressing up as Stormtroopers for Halloween is icky. It's icky, guys.
It says icky in the article.
Oh, yeah. It says it's
holy shit.
Icky.
He must have wrote that herkily jerkily.
Mostly because Stormtroopers have horrific counterparts, both in history and everyday headlines. What? Everyday headlines? Okay, whatever.
I didn't realize they were in headlines every day, but yeah, continue.
Apparently, the word Stormtrooper originated during World War I and applied to a specific kind of German soldiers. By World War II, the term Sturmmap, I'm not German, I'm not even going to try, translates to storm detachment, was an early, that word, Germany, parliamentary group. Naturally, no parent in their right mind would select Halloween costumes for their kids reminiscent of either World War I, Stormtroopers, or proto that thing. I don't want to get I'm trying not to get demonetized this time. So yeah, I'm just trying something here, guys.
So PB, watch your language.
Yeah, you can have a couple swears, but usually this will get demonetized, but who knows what will happen. So yet arguably this is kind of what we're doing every time we put a kid in a Stormtrooper costume. George Lucas specifically modeled them after the aesthetic of the OG Star Wars on World War II, and even contemporarily shots of the First Order troops and The Force Awakens are meant to evoke those kind of images. Yep, we know the shots. We know that. So why are we all okay with this? In 2016, the Death Trooper costume from Rogue One was gleefully sold by the Disney Store, which is fine in theory because Death Troopers and Stormtroopers are make-believe. Yes, they are make-believe. So why are you making a big deal out of this? He says,
we'll find out.
Yep, the popularity of these costumes relative to other Star Wars costumes is a little unsettling. I mean, basically, these guys look like they're wearing space-age riot gear. Using this as evidence, I guess. And the other kids are kind of jealous, maybe. They're impressed that they have that their kid brother is...
Dude, he got...
dressed.
I know we're not in the fandom zone, but that Stormtrooper got the other kids to kneel.
Right. Or maybe they were just, I don't know, busy playing with Legos and I don't know, maybe
shit.
they'll
Look
be...
at that little kid. He's like, yeah, look at me, guys. I'm going to kill you.
Yeah, like points the blaster. And there's a stupid ad that I'm not going to watch. He says, as a child, and he says, even then, he says nothing after showing this. He just shares it to share it.
Sounds
like,
about right.
what is the point of sharing it if it has no relevance to your article? It's not even going to say anything. As a child, I remember the appeal of wanting to get into some kind of uniform for Halloween, whether it was Ghostbusters or Starfleet from Star Trek. The idea of conformity is very powerful for children, especially when it comes to fantasy. This is at the core of why kids love the fantasy of donning a Stormtrooper helmet or a Kylo Ren mask. They can escape into another world. Again, when you boil this down to just playing pretend, a kid dressing up as a Stormtrooper might be no more or less damaging than a kid dressing up as a fairy princess. You're contradicting yourself for the entire article.
Oh my God.
I'm serious. He says might be no more. He says it might be no more or less damaging than a kid dressing up as a fairy princess. I don't have any problems with kids dressing up as fairy princesses. Do you guys?
Not that I have come across yet.
Anyone in the chat have a problem with that? Don't think so. I don't get it. The fundamental difference is in the narrative of Star Wars, Stormtroopers, with very rare exceptions, are people who blindly follow orders, and their orders are always about mass execution. It's a movie!
Whoa. That is a lie. I'm sorry, but there are several Stormtroopers that they put out in TIE fighters that are meant to go and kill one other person.
And usually it's just because they are getting attacked, too.
Exactly.
Like with the Death Star. That's why they got killed.
Mobilize all squadrons.
Oh, it gets better, though. It gets better. They represent a police state. And in that world, following orders is the only way to live. Stormtroopers kill people with laser guns who challenge the status quo. That is their narrative function, and that is the message that they send when you see them.
Whoever wrote this is mentally psychotic. And I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to tell you why. They don't understand between fiction and reality. That's crazy.
I don't know if we only have a couple paragraphs left. It says, other than Han and Luke stealing Stormtrooper uniforms to fool the bad guys, it actually took the Star Wars franchise 38 years to give us a Stormtrooper with a conscience. That's somewhat true. Somewhat.
Because it was a black man.
Dun, dun, dun.
Or just anyone. Anyone, really. Stormtroopers weren't, like, really people.
Oh, okay.
Like, necessarily.
PP, I'm glad you said that, because watch this. Not all Stormtroopers are killers. Remember, Finn was a freaking custodian. Remember?
Yeah, some of them just have to. Yeah, that's true. That's
sanitation.
True. I know. It's so dumb. So dumb. He takes off his Stormtrooper helmet and becomes a real person. Only after does he become a real person.
Oh man, that one got
let me read
he
this
wasn't
again.
a real person until he took off the helmet.
I'm gonna read this whole sentence again. In 2050's The Force Awakens, when Finn decides, when he decides he won't kill for the First Order, he takes off his Stormtrooper helmet and becomes a real person. A real person only after that.
Hey, you'll never know, man. Maybe inside those Stormtrooper suits, Pinocchio is in there. And then when he take off the helmet, you're a real boy.
Before then, he was a liar. Does this very important lesson resonate when we stick children in Stormtrooper costumes for Halloween? Probably not, but it's a Halloween costume.
But you will dress them up like a freaking vampire. Vampires that suck blood.
Yeah.
And kill people.
And sneak into women's bedrooms and then bite their neck.
Bite their neck.
That's it. Yeah. That's what do you think that tells children? He says, I mean, it could be argued that dressing your kid as Kylo Ren isn't much better. That guy killed his father for basically no reason. Yeah, kind of. But at the very least, Kylo Ren and Darth Vader are individuals like Dracula or Frankenstein's monster. Darth Vader and Kylo Ren or Boba Fett are scary characters. Even Rey even calls him a monster in The Force Awakens. Having kids dress up as monsters on Halloween is kind of what Halloween is all about. But having kids dress up as thinly veiled police state executioners is something else. How? It's a costume. It's a costume.
How many ads you said was on this article?
Just
all
one.
of them.
Just one. I also have ad blocks because I don't want to give this guy any.
Nah, they just did this for the ads, man. This is clickbait crap.
This was complete crap. So anyone who was fooled into actually thinking that this guy, there's no way that this guy actually believes this.
He can't.
Is
he
it
did it for the ads,
opinion? Man. Oh, man.
They do this for the ads, man. You want?
Well, it has to be. Literally, he argues against himself in every paragraph.
Essentially, he does. How do you explain that? I mean, that's literally what happens. Literally what happens.
What's the guy's name?
Ryan Britt.
Of course, it's a Ryan.
Ryan Britt.
Tell that to Ryan
no fucking
Kittle.
Ryan can write.
That is so freaking made up. Ryan Britt. Ryan Britt, guess what? You're full of... Not going to say it because you're trying to get monetized tonight.
Oh, it's just a... Oh, gosh. What other articles has he written? New Frozen 2 Olaf toy stalks your kids. What?
See? That's his job.
This isn't the opinion article. What?
That's his job. Look at the titles he made.
What the... Everyone in the crazy Matrix forecast. Paul Dano set to... Okay, that's a fact. Flavored Jewel Products official. Okay, that's real. I'm not even going to touch this. What the hell is the toy stalks your kid?
Oh, did he really say that, though? The one that you skipped over.
Wait.
That's some conspiracy theorist type stuff.
I like me a conspiracy.
Oh, okay. I see at the bottom what he wrote.
A theorist, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Click
Oh, wow.
Bait. Clickbait. Clickbait.
I don't believe
Clickbait.
this. I don't believe anything. And there's an ad for the toy.
Ooh, look
that
at
you
that
could go and
snowman.
buy.
He's not from Seattle.
It's all about the freaking ads at the end of the day.
I know, it's sad. Oh, gosh. Anyways, I'm going to see what the chat thinks about this. Puerto Rican Jeremy says, kids aiming blasters, even if the blaster was real, stormtroopers have terrible aim. Thank you.
That's true.
Thank you.
If you really think about it, stormtroopers have never killed anybody. How many times did they shoot at Luke and Leia and Han Solo on the Death Star?
Whoa. You just named 2 people. Like, 2 people isn't everybody.
No, but watch this, though. Just have you ever thought about this? I know you have. When you watch A New Hope and you see those stormtroopers shooting directly, I'm talking about Luke, Leia, and Han is probably 20 feet away from them. And the stormtroopers are blasting away. You mean to tell me they didn't at least graze their arm, leg, something?
They got
no, Michael
hit
Brett,
as many times as Chirrut Imwe got hit in Rogue One. And he's blind.
Exactly. They never killed anybody.
Right.
Because of the Force.
Candace says something interesting. And bam, dinosaurs, since they ate people in Jurassic Park. And dinosaurs were real. Ooh. But they're not real anymore. Yeah.
That's a good point.
It is a good point.
I don't know. There are real dinosaurs in Toronto. It's where the raptors are from.
Now, you know, people are saying now that dinosaurs was covered in feathers like chickens.
Yeah.
No.
See now these scientists are going too far. These scientists are going too far, man.
Well, they don't say that all of them are covered in feathers, just a fair amount. I wouldn't even say that it's 50%.
All right, guys, I'm going to just kind of speed through some of the chat, and then we'll get on to the next topic.
Cool.
Mary says, is apologizing for being late. Oh, no, it's okay. We're late every single time we come on air. So we're good. And Candace says, he wasn't a person. He was a number until Diet Han renamed him. I don't know if people called him Diet Han. That's funny. Puerto Rican Jeremy says, dress him up like Michael Myers, Jason Voorhees, Freddy Krueger. Yeah, exactly. Same thing. Yeah, Freddy Krueger was... No, he wasn't. He wasn't, Puerto Rican Jeremy. He was not real. Freddy Krueger wasn't real.
When I was 9 years old, he felt real.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, I can relate to that. Michael Brent says, proper Jeremy, I actually think that Brother Bear, Treasure Planet, DreamWorks, Prince of Egypt, and Anastasia are way more popular than Frozen. Really?
I mean, some of them are better movies than Frozen, and I've never seen Frozen.
I've never seen Frozen.
I've never seen Frozen.
I have seen Prince of Egypt. It's pretty good.
I've seen Brother Bear.
Oh, yeah. I have too. Mary, thank you for the $2 super chat. She says, Stormtroopers never kill anyone. And she is saying things to you, Fatal J. Fatal, yeah.
I mean, let me plead my case. Let's say Order 66, for instance.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, the stormtroopers were shooting people, and people started falling on the ground. But do we know if they actually died? I didn't see no blood come out. Did you?
No.
Matter of fact,
that's the wonder of blaster fire.
This is the funny thing I never noticed about Star Wars. People have gotten limbs cut off, and you never seen a shot of blood anywhere. So I guess in a galaxy far, far away, blood doesn't exist in the body anymore.
No, you're getting cut by a laser type thing. It's getting cauterized immediately.
Good point.
Yeah, good point. Oh, what's up, Stephen Walton? How you doing? Stephen has a book that's going to be coming out soon. Looking forward to reading that. Oh, Fatal's leaving for a second. And we can take this.
Quite an avatar.
It is a great avatar, isn't it? All right, now we're gonna go on to the next topic. We're gonna be talking about this crap that just really, really pissed me off. Han Solo sold Luke's New Hope medal for booze and its Star Wars canon. What?
Unbelievable.
Yeah, this here really pissed me off. Like, they didn't do it dirty enough in The Force Awakens. Now they have to do this crap in this book, Star Wars Force Collector. It follows this guy who I don't give a shit about, who believes he may be in touch with the Force. He sets out to uncover the history of the legendary Jedi and learn more about his emerging powers. All right, so he's like Rey, whatever. Some of these emerging powers manifest in the form of excruciating headaches and mysterious visions, kind of like when you read the book. His journey brings him to Castle of Maz Kanata, which is where he finds some of her goods that she has collected over the years, including Luke Skywalker's Battle of Yavin medal from A New Hope.
I don't want to be seeing Maz Kanata's goods.
Yeah, it's a little too much for me. He finds it and learns that Han Solo gave it to Maz to pay for a drink. Not multiple drinks, one drink. It better have been a damn good drink.
Well, it was probably one of those drinks at Galaxy's Edge.
Probably. You would have to trade. Yeah, seriously. He said, yes, Han Solo traded a medal for some booze, and Maz calls him a bastard for doing so. Excuse me. Who was the author again? Let's see. There we go. Mr. Kevin Shinnick. Mr. Kevin Shinnick. You bastard. Why did you do that? This is your fault, Kevin. Fuck you, Kevin.
Hey, who is that guy on the cover?
That is the main character. His name is I don't know. I can't even fucking pronounce it.
I know his name is Boo Boo Poopy Pants.
It's Karnuk Sin. Yes, it's a sin for you to be here because you don't belong here. You do not belong in this canon, you jerk.
Karnuk Sin.
Actually, it's not his fault. It's not his fault. It's the writer's fault.
Karnuk Sin. Karnuk Sin.
Karnuk Sin. Yep.
Who want to go in on this first? Because I'm just to destroy it.
Okay, well, I'm going to finish the article real quick. Han has always been a bit of a shady character. Yes, in A New Hope, sure, but then he evolves. It's called character development.
That was the only movie he was shady in, is A New Hope.
Oh, yeah. But he started to come out of that aspect of his life after the events of Empire. However, there were hints in The Force Awakens that he had gone back to his cheating ways. Yep, because that wasn't Han Solo. But now knowing what happened to his marriage and his son, one can easily see why Han Solo would go into trading Luke Skywalker's valuables for booze. No, I can't. Sorry. Nope. Ben Solo turned out to be Kylo Ren, one of the most, if not the most feared villains in the galaxy. Now that Snoke is gone, Han probably already knew that his son would ultimately kill him in the end. What? Which ended up happening at the... Yeah, No, I can't read anymore. Fuck you, Kevin. And this was something that someone said. It was on Twitter. It says, Kevin Shinnick is... What the... Why? Why? Come back.
Oh, Twitter.
Yeah. There we go. Kevin Shinnick is one of the brightest stars in the Star Wars literary galaxy, and Force Collector shows exactly why. Gary, you were the screenwriter for probably one of the most boring movies in Star Wars history, and I'm including The Last Jedi. Last Jedi wasn't boring, it was just really bad. Rogue One was boring. I'm sorry, Gary. You have no room to talk. He's probably better than you, but I'm sorry, I didn't like Rogue One.
What?
I didn't.
This guy.
Oh, I liked what they did with the older characters.
Hold up. PB, did you just hear him?
Yeah, I don't understand. Like, you found the entire movie boring?
The entire movie.
And I'm not talking about just the last 5 minutes. I'm talking about the last 45 minutes. The entire battle at the end. Exactly.
You didn't feel nothing when Vader came through that door.
Oh, that was cool. Everything else is boring.
You didn't like the space battle?
You didn't like the Death Troopers?
I wasn't invested. I didn't care about any of the characters. I was just I don't care about any of these people. I don't care what happens. Didn't like them. I was just like, this is boring.
I don't need to care about characters to determine whether or not something is boring, though.
It was boring to me. I wanted to skip through it. In fact, I did skip through it. It's kind of like,
oh my God.
It's kind of like with The Force Awakens. Every time I rewatched it, I skipped to the part where Han Solo came in.
Well, that's understandable. I skipped through everything in that movie.
Yeah, but Rogue One, sorry, I didn't like it.
Man, look here. I like that movie so much. I wish Donnie Yen get his own series. I want to know more about that character.
It just didn't do it for me. That's
both
just...
of them.
Yes, the lead female too. What's her name? Jyn Erso.
Jyn Erso.
Erso. Yep. Yeah, I want to know more about her too. She was awesome. That's who should have played.
I want to know more about her. I want to know more about her father. I want to know more about Forrest Whitaker's character.
Matter of fact, I want to know more about you. Sorry.
Oh my gosh. $15 super chat without a message.
Jeez, Thomas Gilkey.
Hi, Thomas. Hi, Thomas.
Thank you for the $15 super chat. I'll try to read whatever you say next, but I appreciate that. You can say something. You can say something, Thomas.
I know, he does that all the time.
He does. And Stephen Walton is correct. Thomas Gilkey did have a great stream on Tuesday night. I will be very upfront. Last time I talked about a serious subject like that, it was on his channel and I started crying, and I don't want to do that again. No thanks. Let's not do that. Yeah, let's not do that.
Hello, Mr. Walton.
What? That was for someone else. Okay. Hammer says it's a pretty bad and certainly unnecessary Star Wars movie. The waxy CGI Tarkin and Leia were unacceptable to me. Vader scene was good.
Now, that's what I can give you.
Shenanigans. You cannot compare Tarkin to Leia. No way.
No, they did a great job with Tarkin, and I'm going to tell you why, because most of the time he was covered up in the shadows. They did a good job. I will admit this, Mr. Proper. Everybody was talking about, Leia looked so good. No, she didn't. Her face looked like a moving mannequin.
What they should have done with her was exclusively shoot from over the shoulder. We all know who it was, and just dub in her voice.
Because this is how her face looked. It looked like this. You're a new hope.
Oh, wait. Hold on a second. I got to highlight you. Say it again.
It looked just like this. You're a new hope. You're my new hope.
She didn't even say that. She just says... She just like is kind of like
that's exactly the face she made.
It's hope. Yeah, I mean, I don't know how you can say that they did Tarkin dirty. It was the first time ever in a Star Wars movie that we got to see his pants.
Wait, what?
It's the first time we ever got to see Tarkin's legs.
See his legs. Oh, okay, yeah.
You don't see it in the first Star Wars movie at all.
Man, that was
could have robot legs. And Thomas, you didn't have to chat. Come back. There we go. Thomas, you didn't have to send another $5. But I appreciate it so much, Thomas. And thank you so much. And by the way, if you're just getting here, go ahead and hit that like button if you'd like. I would greatly appreciate that. If you're new here, please hit that subscribe button. I saw a lot of new faces in here. I'm very happy to see all of you. Thank you all for stopping by.
Themselves.
Oh, yeah. And Thomas says, I'm done saying things in Super Chat. Oh, that's okay. You don't always have to say something. But he says, did you even watch the whole thing? I didn't watch the whole thing, Thomas.
No, he watched it the same way that Perp and Zod watch stuff when they talk about them.
What do you mean?
What do I mean is they peruse them. Like when Perp was talking about The Boys season 1, he's like, oh, that was terrible. He's like, I fell asleep sometime during episode 2 and woke up sometime during episode 3. I was like, how in the hell are you going to review a show when you missed an entire episode's worth? You didn't even see the butt bomb.
And that's why his name is Pert, because he must have been smoking. The Boys is one of the best shows I've seen this year.
Yeah, I need to catch up on it. I'm in episode 3.
And I love Pert. Pert, what up?
Perp is awesome. I like him a lot. Thomas, with another $2. You don't have to do that, man, but I seriously do appreciate that.
Go check out Thomas Gilkey's channel.
Yeah.
All you gotta do is click on his face if you're watching a replay.
Thomas, I think you have a wrench.
Oh yeah, he's got a wrench.
He does? Just making sure
I see
he
his
does.
wrench.
Okay.
Because he said, at least PB likes watching my videos. That's why PB is a mod.
I watch your stuff too, Thomas.
I watch your channel. Come on. And while he says another $5.
I saw that video with Thomas when
Thank
him and Jeremy was walking on looked like they was on a pier or something.
They were walking on a pier.
And they were just having a good time, and
Yeah, Thomas is a great person to talk to, and he's the kind of person that you want to have around you, because if there's one word to describe Thomas, it would be very much loyal. He's a great friend, and just we've talked a lot, and getting to know him more. I like him more and more every day.
I'm gonna be honest with you. The first time I ever witnessed the Fandom, I was watching The Hour with John Talk and Thomas on there.
Really?
I'm dead serious, and that opened up a new world to everything, because I was sending super chats to John Talks, and then somehow it got the attention of Drunk, Black Angus, and Mary, and then it was just on and popping after that.
Wow.
So Thomas, thank you.
Without Thomas, there would be no Fatal J.
It wouldn't be no Fatal J on the proper Jeremy show.
And for that, we thank you, among every other thing.
Now let's give him a smile like Leia did on Rogue One.
Oh, yeah.
Beautiful.
Oh, I forgot about the smile thing, too, like before this is even brought up. Oh, God. Thomas, again, with the $5. You don't have to keep doing this. You don't have to keep doing this. We love you, Thomas.
Big time.
I think he said another one, but so it looks like it didn't even... Thank you, Thomas. I definitely appreciate that. Shame on you, though, author Stephen Walton. I know you try it. You call yourself an author. You can't even get 4 letters correct in the right order. How dare you? I'm kidding, man.
MLAO.
MLAO. What a joke. Oh, Jesus. Thomas. Thank you. Thank you for...
And another $5.
Dude.
We have gotten totally off topic. Are we supposed to be talking about Han Solo?
Hey, man.
I mean,
I didn't let you get your thoughts on that. Please share your thoughts on Han Solo giving his and right before we do that, Biden touch. Thank you. It makes my night every single time. All right, Fatal, we'll start with you.
I just want you to really think about something right now. Luke and Han pretty much destroyed the Death Star together. Now, Luke was the one that fired the whatever into the Death Star, but that wouldn't have been possible without Han Solo. Now, let's get this right. Han Solo was a greaseball slum dude at the beginning of the movie, but towards the end of A New Hope, he changed all that and became a hero. They got medals by Leia, Princess Leia, for saving the galaxy. So you mean to tell me that there was a time in Han Solo's life where he got so depressed that he took the medal and said, you know what? This medal represents a lot of things in my life. A lot of fighting, a lot of hardships, a lot of freedom, a lot of hope. Let me sell this medal for some booze.
You know what? It would be one thing if he gave it to, well, you know what? It would be one thing if it was his.
No, but look here. That medal showed they saved the galaxy. Look, the Death Star was blowing up a lot of planets. It was blowing up planets. These two guys single-handedly saved the galaxy. That medal represented that. Why would I sell that for some booze? Why couldn't you sell anything else for some booze? Maybe a boot, maybe even a blaster or something.
And for one drink, too.
This is making me think they're trying to destroy the past. Yoda was trying to warn y'all about that, about trying to destroy the past.
They are exclusively trying to destroy the past so that you don't think that any of the characters that are the alleged heroes of the story are the heroes of the story. Because none of these people sound like good people anymore, except for the woman.
Yeah, and even then they put her aside.
And now they wonder why Rose Tico is getting canceled from all the stores.
I don't know.
But I just have to, I got to make one slight counterpoint to what Fatal J said. Han Solo didn't come back to be a hero. He came back to chase some women, or one woman.
And even then, wasn't he about to leave at the beginning of Empire? Because he had to take care of...
He was playing hard to get.
Because he had the money for Jabba, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he was leaving to pay Jabba. I don't think he was leaving for eternity.
What's up, Ryan?
But he could have. He could have. Because think about it. Think how much.
Well, that's correct. Like once you're gone and out of sight, out of mind, you're like, oh, let's go swindle somebody else.
And think about this.
Hello, Ryan.
If we want to go with Star Wars lore, the Millennium Falcon is a piece of junk, right? So you got a piece of junk going against the Death Star, and not only the Death Star, but swarms of TIE fighters. You know how much
piece of junk. I was told that the Millennium Falcon is a beautiful lady.
Hammer. Yes. I think there's a theme going on here.
Oh, read it out loud.
Please do.
Selling it for booze. Huh. Just like Ray. Recurring theme, Disney. Hammer.
That was a good one.
That's how you lay down the hammer.
Yep. You have the chat of the night. And what I am going to do, if you have a chat that is just the best, you're a moderator for the rest of the stream.
Boom.
Use it wisely.
Use it
wisely. You win the comments so far.
That wrench is just like Thor's hammer. Please protect it.
Mm-hmm. Indeed. And once again, wait, hold on a second. Is Ryan not wrenched right now? No, he is not.
I mean,
we need to change that.
Maybe it sounds like we're on Drunk's channel here.
No. Just no. I made a lot of people.
He starts streaming and he goes, Ryan, I give you a wrench, but I can't turn on a different device to give you a wrench through.
He can't use his computer? Funny. What?
No, he was on his computer when they were going through all of the rumors for episode 9 when the plot leak came out.
Oh, yeah.
He's like, Ryan was bitching at him in the chat. He's like, I can't help you, Drunk. I don't have a wrench. And Drunk's like, I'm sorry, I can't give you a wrench. I don't have another device that I can turn on. I'm just a protocol droid.
Seriously? Did he say that?
No, I made the second half of that up, but he did say the first half.
That's so dumb. What's up, Moira?
It was very dumb, and it made me laugh.
What's up, Moira? How you doing? Very nice to see you. He's giving hugs. She's giving hugs to someone else. And Sporkin News Podcast is here. He's a new member of KOTOR. Very nice to see you here. He's a new up and coming YouTube channel. Very nice to see you here. He's also talking to Tommy and not us. But I just wanted to acknowledge you in the chat for sure. Yes, Ryan, you have ultimate power. Yep. Yes, you do.
Well, why is it that his one message that just says power has a wrench, but then when he said unlimited power, there was no wrench?
Wait, why?
Weird.
What?
I don't know.
What?
Hey, speaking,
I can look at it on the screen. The message that just says power with a question mark has a wrench. The other one doesn't. I don't know why.
Hey,
no, I see a glitch in the tech.
Have you ever thought about when you wash your hands, when you go to turn off the faucet has germs? Or have you ever thought about?
I don't worry about germs. They're everywhere. We're totally effed.
And have you ever thought about, when you wash your hands in a bathroom, and then when you hit the thing to let the paper come out, they got germs too.
Wait, why do all these things have germs if you washed your hands?
You know what the worst part?
So is washing your hands real? Like, should you really wash your hands?
Oh, no. I have a counter argument for this. The most germ-infested thing there is something that you touch immediately after you wash your hands. You turn on the faucet, then you wash them, turn it off. You get the germs right back.
You get the germs back. That's what I mean. So this is what Fatal J is going to do. I'm going to invent a faucet that is germ-free.
that already exists.
Germ-free.
A germ-free faucet. We will be millionaires.
Asbestos will be
permanently sterile.
Germ-free.
Oh, wow.
And you will have to make the doorknob too.
Thank you, Lancelotto. Paper towel to turn off faucet. Yes, I do that every single time because I'm consistent with that. Oops. But yeah, like seriously. Yeah, Senate, I know it's basically impossible, but you can at least try. Moira says I use my elbow to get... Oh, God, we're talking about washing our hands. And
I don't know. I just thought about that. Sorry.
No, don't be. It's funny. I use my elbow to get the paper towels, and I use the paper towel to turn off. Oh, you use your elbow to get the paper towels? What?
You're going to have to wash your elbow.
Watch this. Okay, when you wash your hands before you eat,
but she's right. Use the same paper towel.
But what if the food have germs too? Like,
that was something that. Oh yeah.
Let's say you just made a sandwich. Okay, you put the bread and all that. You wash your hands to eat, and then the bread is airborne, like it's in the air, like it's
porous.
So you just wasted time washing your hands.
Yeah, how much time in your life did you waste washing your hands?
So do washing hands really count? Like, have washing hands cured sicknesses out there?
It has prevented them from cropping up when performing surgery, I would assume. But no, I don't think that the mechanic working on his car is worried about the little bit of grease that he eats on his sandwich. Have we all seen Basketball?
Yeah.
You've
seen that sandwich they eat? It's covered in grease.
It's covered in grease. You heard it here first.
Delicious.
You heard it here first on Proper's live stream.
Oh, yeah, and we'll get more of this, by the way.
Washing your hands doesn't matter unless you was using the restroom and you got a little extra stuff on your hands.
I gotta get that off, man. Be like, nope, I broke through the paper.
That does bring me to this great article that I found last week that was from the extras of This Week in BS. Bugs, rodents, hair, and poop. How much is legally allowed in the food you eat every day?
Oh my God.
Fatal J is a prophet. I told y'all.
Yeah, so if you had said it 12 days ago.
What are you washing your hands for when you got crap in your food?
We're going to find out how much crap is in our food, and then I'll tell you if I'm going to wash my hands ever again.
We'll do this real quick. Like they break it down, too. Oh, wow.
And then when you watch Leave It to Beaver, they put that stuff in your mind. We're about to eat, Mom. And then you be like, Mama, we're about to eat? Yes. Did you wash your hands?
I I lied every time, except
Me
for the
too.
times that I washed my hands.
I lied too. I said, yeah, I wash my hands. Is your hands clean? Yes.
Yeah, but I feel like it's easier for a black man to get away with dirty hands.
Okay, you're going to have to explain yourself.
Oh, wow. How about
you have darker hands than I do. If I get grease on my hand, you can see it very easily.
See, I'm like that little kid on that meme. That's racist. Look at Papa got that like awkward moment look.
I know Moira is just like WTF. Oh my gosh. PB. Wow.
PB,
so this is old news, nothing new here. Yeah, I know. They retell this story I
probably get that reaction from Moira a lot for the things that I say.
Yeah. But yeah, that's pretty much the same story. Yeah. I'm sorry, Moira. This has disturbed a lot of the... do you really want to hear the numbers?
I want to hear the numbers of how much poo is in my McDouble.
Okay, I didn't really want to go into this.
You ain't got to read the whole paragraph. I just need to hear the parts per million or parts per billion or however they're giving this out.
Okay, breakfast. The coffee beans you grind for breakfast are allowed by the FDA to have an average of 10 milligrams or more animal poop per pound.
What?
As much as 4% or to 6% of beans by count are also allowed to be insect infested or moldy.
That's why we're dying.
Or moldy?
That's why we're dying.
Oh my God. My wife is allergic to penicillin. That would kill her.
We got feces in our food. And then
they tell us to wash our hands. Out.
They tell us
say that.
They tell us to wash our hands and it's poop in our food. You see what Fatal J means?
What's up, Echo Days? You came at a great time.
Poo stew.
Oh yeah. We're talking. These are the. This is the final segment, by the way, everyone. This is the honorable mentions where we usually don't spend too much time talking about these things. But you know what? This must be known. This must be known. Oh gosh, I didn't even know. I should have had this on. A week ago. So you're allowed to have. As you sprinkle black pepper on your morning eggs. Try not to think about the fact that you may be eating more than 40 insect fragments with every tablespoon, along with a smidgen of rodent hair. And fruit? Common fruit flies? That has to be a joke.
No, that got to be real.
Can catch a ride anywhere from field to harvest to grocery store, getting trapped by processors or freezing in refrigerated delivery trucks and ending up in your home. Oh,
and
God.
Then you're going to tell me in these cartoons, make sure you wash your hands before you eat, because you're going to eat dead maggots and feces and fruit flies.
Oh,
yeah, but you want your poop to be sterile, don't you?
Oh, wow. Peanut butter is one of the most controlled foods in the FDA list. An average of 1 or more rodent hairs and 30 or so fragments are allowed for every 100 grams. Wow.
This a legit site? Is this a real news site?
It's Chicago's very own.
I'm scared.
Oh my God.
Well, this is in Chicago, so who cares? Maybe,
No, but it's
everyone at Star Wars celebrate. Well, yeah, it is the FDA too, but that's where it's coming from. It's coming from Chicago. I don't really want to talk about the apple butter that contains 12% mold, or which is better than cherry jam, which can be 30% moldy, or black currant jam, which can be 75% moldy.
See, that's like that crap they told us. They said mold is bad, but then you got mold in your penicillin. Which one is it? Is it bad or good?
We lost, good 5 viewers from this disgusting thing. I think I'm done talking about this. Oh, God.
Okay. Oh, my God.
After work drink, Bloody Mary fans. Oh, yeah, that's my least favorite drink because it's disgusting. Oh,
delicious.
No, I'm not even going to. Don't drink Bloody Marys, I guess. spaghetti or pizza sauce. For every 4-ounce can of mushrooms, there could be an average of 20 or more maggots of any size.
They're killing us.
The canned sweet corn we love is allowed to have 2 or more larvae of the corny earworm. I'm done.
What
Fuck
the freak
this.
is an earworm?
He's like, no, I can't read anymore, or I won't be able to drink or eat any food.
I'm done. I want to talk about how Australians are better prepared to care for animals than babies in emergencies. Yeah, because of the rodent shit that's in your food. Probably. Animals are more apt to it. Oh my gosh. Oh geez. But let's not forget that in video game news, Blizzard bans foreign members for 1,000 years over discussing Hong Kong. For 1,000 years.
That's nothing.
I'm just glad they could put a number on it.
I'm 2,000 years old. That's not long.
Oh yeah. You must be Morgan Freeman's kid. You're the second coming.
I'm Samuel L. Jackson's kid. Samuel L. Jackson's been 60 ever since the 70s.
Ah,
that's true.
That's a good one. But yep. This is the thing for banning 1,000 years over the Hong Kong thing. And for those of you who don't know, who didn't watch last week's This Week in BS, apparently there's a big thing with Hong Kong and China is banning people. There's a big thing with South Park. South Park is banned in China, and a lot of other things are. Because Randy killed Winnie the Pooh in the episode. I actually just watched it today. Really
Tigger
messed
too?
up.
And Tigger too?
Oh yeah, Tigger too.
Oh my god.
Winnie the Pooh, Winnie the Pooh.
I know. Willy nilly silly old bear. So
all
what it is?
stuffed with fluff.
What was that one donkey dude? I loved him.
Eeyore.
Hi.
I'm Eeyore. My house fell down again.
Oh, it's not that bad, Proper.
No. I know, but someone ran away and stole my tail again that needs to be nailed in my asshole.
Could you imagine?
You can't talk about being nailed in the asshole. That's for federal pound you in the ass prison.
Could you imagine Tigger and Igor being roommates?
Eeyore? Oh.
I mean, Eeyore. Yeah, Eeyore.
Yeah, Igor, that's maybe in the Russian version. Oh, wow. We're going to go to the next article real quick. These are the quickies of the night. A man walked more than 300 miles to do bad things with a 14-year-old girl.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, did you see that face right there?
Oh, my God.
That is the reason why.
That is a classic pedophile profile right there. You see, he got the hair missing right here. He got the weird, nerdy glasses. He has the facial expression that he doesn't understand why he's here because he's just satisfying natural.
Maybe because he looks like that.
And this is the kicker. He had the audacity to grow that out on the side.
At least, do the Walter White thing. Seriously, if you cut off those little, shaggy poodle things on the side, you would be much better off.
But think about it. Geez, 300 miles?
He didn't drive. He walked 300 miles.
He had to make sure that his heart was ready for what was about to happen. How else are you going to keep up with a 14-year-old?
Woohoo!
I can't even know.
You know what?
It's so
he
bad.
Need to join the Olympics, man.
300 miles. I'm not even gonna. Nah, the headline.
That's the beginning of some Forrest Gump dedication right there.
At least Forrest Gump was in a committed relationship some of the time.
No, Forrest was committed the entire time. Jenny's just a bitch.
Man, can you imagine if this dude started coming out with Nike commercials?
Just do it.
Just do it.
Just do it.
He's like, I tried, but it took too long to walk there, and then the cops were waiting for me. I don't know what happened.
PB beat me to the punchline. Just do it.
This ruins Back to the Future for me. You know what? If you put your mind to it, you can accomplish anything. God, 300 miles.
300
I
miles.
can't. No, I'm done with this shit.
Hey, how long is 300 miles in a car, though?
If you are going
driving
100...
in New York City, or are you driving in North Dakota?
If you just had a straightaway. If you just had a straightaway, no traffic. Would that be 2 hours?
80 miles an hour in North Dakota. What's the speed limit in Texas?
60 or 70 miles. Are you on the highway?
Okay, so if we pick a state where the speed limit's 80 miles an hour, so you can do about 85, you could drive there in, what, 2.5 hours?
Just reading the comments. Extra protein with the bug story. I fucking love the comments. I get home, watch the stream, and proper Jeremy is talking about maggots. Right? Have the link, Spartan. Get in here. Oh my god, that is hilarious. Oh man. A vampire walks into a bar. Bartender, frightened, offers a bowl. Mary. Vampire says, bring hot water, and he floats across the room. That's pretty funny. Oh man. The man serves a cup from a kettle on a small electric stove. The vampire. Oh no, I can't. No. No. Lancelot, who's recovering from strep throat, says there once was a man in the bar and someone had stolen his car. He was drunk as a skunk and in a deep funk, but the chat had lightened his heart. Oh, gosh.
That's nice.
Well, that's very nice. He had to recount the story he'd found, but really had only departed. That's pretty funny. Oh, gosh. Wow. Anyways, yeah, okay, now back to the articles of the week. We had a very special one. University of Iowa student accused of using a fake McLovin ID to get into a bar. This was great. I loved hearing this. A 20-year-old was in Iowa City, bar holding an alcoholic drink in his hand early Friday morning when an officer asked him for an ID. He initially refused to give officers his ID. He was then escorted out of the bar where he gave officers his ID, revealing he was underage. And when officers asked for his fake ID, he told them he didn't have one. But while the dude began shuffling through his wallet, police spotted a fake Hawaii ID with the name McLovin, date of birth, June 3rd, 1981. From Superbad. He was charged with possession of a fictitious ID card, a serious misdemeanor. He was released from jail on his own recognition, which really on his own recognizance.
Hey, can you go back to his mugshot?
Oh yeah, he seemed happy to get charged for that.
He's happy as fuck.
And
he's like, "Oh man, they got me."
Oh yeah.
Oh
yeah.
man.
Oh wait, I need to open this in a different tab just to compare the two. I mean, if he had the glasses, if he parted his hair a different way,
he would kind of look like him. He would look like
he could pull it off. He just didn't do it well. And by the way, this is supposed to, yep. June 3rd, 1981.
I don't
expires
understand,
in 2008. Come on, this is a joke ID. It's like having a Marty McFly ID.
I don't understand the ignorance of people nowadays. If you're going to do a fake ID that isn't a prank and you're a man, you need a beard. He looks like he's 12.
He's not too far. It sucks that he's less than a year away from being 21 and he would not have any problems otherwise. But that's not what happened. So, and even Seth Rogen Seth Rogen himself actually commented and said, "My work here is done." Classy. Absolutely classy. Wouldn't have it any other way. Oh, yep. And that's the picture once again.
Does it say what state this happened in?
Iowa. Hence why it said Iowa State.
Oh, no, it said Iowa City. Now, the point I was going to make, that's how you know as you get farther south, at least southeast. As you go west, there's at least part of the country that's not complete idiots, but once you hit the coast, you know where proper is, you get surrounded by a bunch of wackadoodles. Iowa City is in Iowa. Kansas City is not in Kansas.
Neither is Oklahoma City in Oklahoma?
Pretty sure it is. That's in the middle of the country.
I know Kansas City's in Missouri.
Kansas City, man. Here I come.
People in Missouri are weird Southerners.
I'm going to Kansas City.
Why do I have to look this up?
Kansas City, here I come.
I don't know what
this that song is in Oklahoma. Okay.
Singing.
All right, cool. I don't know why I had to check that. But yeah, that was one of the best news stories that I have seen in a very long time. And by the way, that's a movie that's very politically incorrect. Has the gay F word for, I don't know, half the movie. They're swearing every other second.
Hey, whatever happened to that McLovin actor? Is he still acting?
He is. I believe he is.
He's doing something.
He's had a few roles since.
Because Jonah Hill blew the freak up.
I think that the guy who played McLovin has started a business of selling fake IDs.
Really?
Yeah, look.
No, he didn't.
Look right here.
Hold on.
No, I'm talking about the actor.
He's got a fake ID.
I'm not talking about the character. I'm talking about the actor.
Oh, you were
I got
joking.
both of you guys.
I know you was joking. But I'm talking about the actor. Because Jonah Hill blew the freak up. But you never hear about that guy, though.
Yeah, exactly. In other news...
he got overly typecast,
I love it when Proper want to change the subject. Proper, this is how Proper change the subject. Yeah, exactly. Now, in other news...
Anyways, Kevin Feige becomes Marvel Chief Creative Officer, will now oversee film, television, animation, and publishing.
That's bad. That's bad.
He hasn't already been.
That's bad. That's bad for the comic world. I mean, comics is supposed to be where creativity just blows up, just all over the place. But if he's over the direction, don't you know that those comics is going to emulate the MCU? So that means you're going to get a slew of Captain Marvel material, whether you like it or not. So get ready. Get ready for all-female Avengers comic book.
How about this? What if this only... well, you know what? The only way that this could work if he's just in charge of continuity. That could work.
They're going to start using the comic books as testers to see how the movies will do. So if they come out with
that would actually be cool.
If they come out with an all-female Avengers comic book, if that does well, they'll probably give it the green light. If it doesn't, they're probably not. They're probably not going to do it.
You know what? The only reason why I would care is if it sucked. If it sucks, don't do it. Or if you want to do it better.
But I'm going to ask you this. Is the people out there asking for an all-female Avengers movie?
No one asked really for an Avengers movie at first, so...
No one asked for us.
All I ask for is that Scarlet Witch stays in her current costume because it has the proper amount of cleavage.
But this is my point, and I have nothing against female roles. I love certain female movies like Kill Bill, for instance.
Oh, I love female roles. I will look at them all day.
Well,
but my point is this, real quick. Like Ghostbuster 2016, no one asked for that. It did bad. Ocean 11, no one asked for that. It did bad. Solo, no one asked for that. It did bad. That's all I'm saying.
Right. Yeah, indeed. And then, of course, we had Nike Jesus trainers injected with holy water from the Jordan River, costing $3,000, sold out in 1 minute.
What is that?
Whoa.
Nike Jesus trainers injected with holy water. This from the Jordan River cost $3,000. 3 times my rent.
That's freaking
sold
shite.
In 1 minute.
That's freaking blasphemy.
Yeah, I know.
The water came out of the river and then some cardinal blessed it, or the Pope blessed it?
This is like the thing with people who buy Jordan shoes. They actually think it's going to make them run faster and jump higher, kind of like PF Flyers.
No, just jumping. I don't need to run. I just need to jump.
So I guess if you put these on, your sins are forgiven. Let the chat say amen.
The chat's going to say, wah, man.
Womp, womp, womp. Wah, 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 wah.
Oh, sorry about that.
That was for me.
Oh, what did you do?
No, I just wanted to do that sound. When he said woman, I wanted to do that. Womp, womp, womp. Wah, 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 wah.
Yeah, I got him. I got 2 people to say it.
Nice. But yeah, seriously, like I think they got ripped off.
Dude,
They really
Hammer
did.
says
And they ugly.
Jesus doesn't need kicks.
Exactly.
He already
Yeah.
walks on water.
Exactly.
Right. Indeed.
Well, maybe that's what they were going for with this one, with the injected with holy water. You're walking.
Right.
You're walking on water now.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
I walk on water every winter. It's called a frozen lake.
Those shoes are ugly.
They were pretty bad. But, you know, I honestly think the ones that were the Back to the Future shoes from Nike, those looked a lot better.
Yeah.
Those were at least cool and had Velcro like lacings and stuff. Like
the only thing they didn't have the power laces.
Power lace.
Oh,
me.
yeah. You got to have the power laces.
Oh, indeed. And then and then of course we have this Texas sheriff who blasts immigrants who are drunk, these drunks. Then his son is busted for public intoxication.
Awesome.
Perfect.
Look at his face.
He's just like,
He
I'm
looks
proud
drunk.
of you, son.
You did good, son.
He's probably the kind of person who's like, my daddy, my daddy, my daddy was.
Boy, I was drinking beer when I was 5 years old.
I expect you to do the same, son.
Here, drink some of this Budweiser and put some nuts on your hair.
Hey, you're
some hair on your
right? Put some nuts on your hair as a 4-year-old.
BB, you caught what I said.
That was epic. I can get some nuts on my hair.
But of course, we can't talk about hypocrites unless we talk about Freddie Prinze Jr., which we'll talk about very quickly.
This dude haven't been famous since Scooby-Doo.
The second one. And after that, Seth Green's career took off.
Yep.
Seth Green was in those movies?
In the second one, yes. Do you want me to show you it?
Dude, the other guy who played Shaggy, he's more popular.
I like that.
He plays
Lillard
Shaggy now.
popular.
He still does.
What happened to that dude? He was cool. He was in this movie I really liked. My Mom is a Killer or something like that. Have y'all ever seen that movie? My Mom is a Murderer or something like that. It's an awesome movie. Chat, help me out and let me know the name of that movie.
I think he was in She's the Man. Not She's the Man. Oh, no, She's All That. That was a good movie.
Prinze Jr.?
Stephen Walton says Freddie Prinze Jr. needs some nuts on his hair.
Yeah, that's for sure.
And Smart Jeremy says,
yeah, you don't need these anymore.
Smart Jeremy says, fatal, he was never famous, even in Scooby-Doo.
I agree.
He wasn't famous. His father was famous.
Scooby-Doo.
He's got a famous voice.
That's like a B-list movie, man. I agree. I agree.
Hey, you know what? I liked those movies as a kid, so I
like
have no
the
room
cartoons.
to complain. I like the cartoons too, but I liked a lot of elements of the live action Scooby-Doo movies. I like Matthew Lillard especially. I like Seth Green. You know, like, have you ever seen like the second one? There's like a museum of monsters that are there, and it's like all the famous monsters, and you have Seth Green just like trying to walk all sexy towards Velma, like, but you know he's Seth Green, so it's like hilarious. And then all of a sudden he just slips on something. He's like, whoa! And then he just gets back up, and it's all in slow-mo. It's great. It's hilarious, and he pulls it off wonderfully. But yeah,
and I do like some Velma. She's definitely the hotter of the two.
I think they're both lovely ladies. Thank you very much. And I know we're talking about fictional characters, but still, doesn't matter.
I thought we were talking about the live action.
Oh, yeah, Linda was great, and Freaks and Geeks, and
okay then,
many other shows. But guys, what did you think about the Freddie Prinze thing? Also, considering that he said, Ryan, by the way, Ryan RK Outpost, he did make a video that is far superior to mine. So I am just going to link you all to his video because he explains this so much better than I do. RK Outpost.
Explains what?
He explains the Freddie Prinze Jr. situation pretty well. So I am just going to I'm just sending you all towards his channel now to go and check out that video to be informed of the situation. But basically what it's about is that Freddie Prinze Jr. was, talking crap about Star Wars fans last week. He had a whole rant about it, and then YouTubers were making videos in response to it, and he was complaining like, oh, like these YouTubers are just a bunch of dildos, and use those kind of words. And then what's even worse is that he has a YouTube channel. He's like, these YouTube channels are like just like worthless. They're like, what's the word he used? I had it pulled up just a second ago. I don't remember where it went, but yeah, he was just spewing crap. He was saying that, that YouTubers should just be mocked at and laughed at. And I'm like, dude, you have a channel. As explained in, you'll find that. Yeah, he does.
No, I'm just saying, not only that, he's not even a factor in Hollywood. He's not even a B-list actor.
No one knows who he is.
When the last time you said, man, I want to see that Freddie Prinze movie?
Never.
She's all that.
Unless it was Scooby-Doo, because that was the only time I watched a movie that he cared about. And you know what? To be honest, the role was easy for him because... Yeah, what?
He is the worst character in Scooby-Doo.
I would have replied to him. I said, dude,
like,
you was in Scooby-Doo.
Him acting as Fred is the worst.
I would have said, dude, pretty bad. You did Scooby-Doo. Do you think your opinion really matters?
About Star Wars? Because you allegedly were taught by somebody that was allegedly taught by George Lucas, which I would like to believe him, but then he continued to spout complete fucking gibberish. Sorry to, curse, but I needed to because he's a moron. I don't know how you can go on a rant and then be like, oh, 2 and 2, except for the other 2 that are in the first movie. Like, can you do basic math, or are you that much of an idiot?
Hammer. Doomcock would destroy Freddie Prinze. I wouldn't even want to see that. I wouldn't even want to see Doomcock destroy that man.
You will see a car video with Doomcock on Jeremy's channel.
How's that going to work out?
He's going to be wearing a mask.
I was going to say, he's got his helmet on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I would imagine that he would be dressed in costume.
I was on a live stream with Doomcock last week, believe it or not.
Yeah. Isn't he great to talk to?
The man, he gave like an epic speech. Like I felt like I was in a movie or something. Like V for have you ever seen V for Vendetta? I felt like Doomcock was V, and I was Natalie Portman with my head shaved off and just It's just he was just changing my mind about everything I thought I believed in.
I know. He has probably one of the best rants on YouTube, and he's probably the best with the chat and with the super chats. And, you know, everyone could learn a thing or two from him.
Yeah. Let's speak on that real fast. Some of you guys out there, you big wigs, I'm going to put it like this. People be sending their love out to you with these super chats, and y'all ignore them. I think that's kind of lame. Yeah. But I think that's lame. If somebody's sending me money, I'm going to kiss your butt.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's without a doubt. And, you know, I mean, I guess in here it's a little different because, you know, it doesn't just pop up, like flash up, because you used to have like the other thing in the side. I try to get them as quickly as possible and try to, like, you know, get to everyone's chat. But, you know, it's about balancing the show and this, you know.
But see, I can understand people going to say, well, they're bigger and they can't see them all. Well, guess what? You can have somebody on the panel who can spot that out for you. Their only job could be spotting out the super chats and highlighting some good comments. I mean, it's easy.
It is pretty easy.
But what can I say? This is coming from a black guy who want to be Pee Wee Herman when he grow up.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
And at that point, I think we're about to end that there. And I just want to thank both of you guys for coming here. Thank you, each and every single one of you in the chat. You all are breathtaking. You're amazing. Thank you all so much. And I'd just like to give a quick shout out to, you know, each and every single one of you, everyone who super chatted, everyone who liked, subscribes my channel, shares the video, even dislike. That's fine. I don't care. That's cool. I mean,
we got two of them from what I can see.
Yeah, that's okay. You don't have to like everything. That's all good. But yeah, I want to give my panelists a little time to share the love of their channel and tell them what they're all about. And we'll start with our guest of honor, Fatal J. Floor is yours.
Hello, my name is Fatal J. I'm starting a series called Fatal J Reveals Life's Biggest Secrets. The first video in that series is called
Don't Wash Your Hands?
No. It's going to be called Who Will Win in the Fight Between Pee Wee Herman and Steve Urkel? If you want to know that answer, make sure you watch the video. Bye-bye.
All right. And of course, we have my lovely co-host, Pop Culture PB. And Hammer is actually he's modding. He's doing
work.
He's doing work. We're going to keep you for a little bit, but just for a little bit. Just for a little bit. Appreciate your help, Hammer. PB, tell the people what you got going on.
Oh, well, I think after this, I'm going to be jumping over to the Lonely Banter because I believe he is going to be interrogating Terrence about his YouTube channel. And then later tonight at 1 a.m. Eastern, 10 p.m. Pacific, I will be on General Zod's Fandom Zone for late night talks with Lee and PB. I don't know who else is joining us. Maybe Proper will be there. Maybe he won't.
Hold on,
I don't know.
PB.
Maybe I'll just...
No, I got you. Intrigue me. Why is he interrogating his channel?
I guess you'll have to watch.
Okay.
I don't give secrets away, especially when it's other people's secrets. And then yeah, the last video I put out was a High Council highlight showing how Ethan Van Sciver wants to, what did he say? Ethnically cleanse the Ewoks off of Endor.
What?
That is correct. So if you'd like to laugh at ethnically cleansing little brown bears off of a forest moon, come over to my channel and check it out. Ah, you're speechless, so it must be a good title.
What the fuck?
Just happened.
Good night, everyone.
Bye.
What the fuck did I just hear?